My name is Eunice Ismail, coordinator St. Stephen Ministry. The St. Stephen Ministry is in Kitui County, Kenya. It is situated in Kitui Central, near Kitui Town. This ministry started way back 2005. It was started by Bishop David Kalua. He had a vision of taking the word to the most remotest area of the world, and especially Kenya. In Kenya, we have areas where the word had not reached. And therefore, Bishop had a vision of taking the word to the most vulnerable people, where people didn't have even clothes, they didn't have food to eat. So he had that passion of going, carrying even food, so that as he talks to the people, he gives them something to eat, even clothes. And he had the passion of reaching the unreached. That is why he started. Some of the churches are in Kitui South, near Savo. Some churches borders the Kitui and Tana River district. That is where you have the Gala people and the Kamba people. So his vision was, as he talked to those people where they didn't know the word, he could even have the passion of even raising some children and taking education to those places. He wanted to build schools, mostly pre-primary schools and primary schools, so that those children, because the schools were very distant, so that those small children could get education. His vision was also to reach the elderly, where they could come to the church, then they are fed. We could cook food and give to them. As they hear the word, they also go home fed. So Bishop had that in him, that as you reach the people, you also have to meet as you meet the spiritual needs, you also need to meet the physical needs. And that is why he could carry the clothes. Even we could give even our own clothes to those people who do not have clothes. My work in the office mostly was to help him put together things which is taking to those areas. Pack the clothes, put the files in order. And because we didn't have any other person, I could even carry his bags when he is going to those areas. So as he has gone, when he left us, we have a big challenge. One, for transport. When we want to transport those things, we do not have means. Sometimes we have to board matatus, 2 to 3 matatus, so that we can reach those areas. And sometimes it is very expensive, we can't even make it. Like now, we still have some clothes in the office, and we don't have means of taking them to those people. So it's a challenge of transport. Even there is a challenge of those people the bishop was working with, the pastors, because there is no kit for the pastors. And therefore, as a pastor may be a father or a mother, and there is the social things that he or she needs. So there is also that problem of the pastors are not paid. What is got from the church every Sunday when they give offering, you find that at the end of the month, church has given like 1,000 shillings. So that 1,000 shillings is divided into 4. We get a quarter for the bishop, and a quarter for the office, a quarter for the pastor, and a quarter for the church. And therefore, if it is 1,000 shillings, you find that the pastor receives 250 shillings the whole month. And therefore, you find that you can't, even the pastor cannot travel from the church to the office. Therefore, there is a very big challenge for the pastors. Most of the pastors are just volunteers. They are not paid anything. So if we can give this opportunity to people who can give donation to the pastors, if the pastors are given something which they can know now, at the end of the month, we have something to feed our family with, then I am sure they can work even better than how they work. So we have that challenge of even the office, the office where we put the clothes. You find that the roof is leaking, and therefore you find that we have to move the clothes to the place where it's not leaking when it is raining. And therefore, we also need the room or the office to be renovated. The other thing is, he was very passionate about education, especially for a girl child. And that is why he had a vision of building a school, primary and secondary girls' school in a place called Wai in Mutomo. Because he saw how the girl child is suffering, going very far, very big, doing a lot of activities at home and having no time. So he wanted to build a boarding school for girls so that girls can get education. And he had said that he would like the school to be called the Bishop David Kalua Girls Secondary School. He was also passionate about Lema Prayer Center, because he could wake up very early in the morning at around 3, put up the speakers on his house, and then start preaching early in the morning. So he was very passionate about prayer, and he was saying that if you can have a prayer center where people could come from all over Africa and come and pray, it could be a very good place. And that he had proposed Lema to be the prayer center, where he wanted the place to be put hostels for the ladies and hostels for the men, and then a very big chapel in between where people can be praying. So, to sum it up, this is just what I would like to tell the world about St. Stephen Ministry. St. Stephen Ministry, being the Bishop Kalua being the pioneer, he wanted the world to tap in blessing, it was an opportunity. St. Stephen was an opportunity for people to tap blessing through the creation of the people whom God created. Because you serve people, you serve God through His creation, and that is the people. So we are giving, St. Stephen Ministry is giving an opportunity to the world to tap in blessing, so that as you serve, as you help, wherever you find that you can help, as you help, you tap the blessing from God, and God will bless you through St. Stephen Ministry. Thank you so much.